Morning, everybody. The S&P is starting to freak out. We got some stuff going on in the pre-market. If you guys did not know, the Fed chair decision looks like it's coming out at about 9. Let me see if we can check some news over here. Pretty crazy weekend, huh? Everything was going wild. You guys know me. I like to stay very, very far away from the drama, but whoo, things are getting interesting. All right, SPY's at 471-ish. It looks like it just, I don't know. That could be a little bit of a glitch, but right at 9, we saw something. But let me see what we got. Oh, Jay Powell is back. All right. Jerome Powell is going to be the new Fed chair, or the new old Fed chair. So we got Powell. Powell is back. Market likes Powell. Powell likes the market. Let's see what happens today. Oh, what's up, Pushin'? How we doing, everybody? Everybody doing all right today? Let's have some fun. We have AMC up 1.69% in the pre-market. We've got GME up 2.4% at 234.32 right now, having a very, very strong start. There was a Ryan Cohen tweet, and I believe a lot of people did kind of break it down. It has to do with crypto. Centralized exchanges, I believe, and decentralized exchanges. Very, very cool. What's going on, people? How we doing? Oh, the Mass gang's coming in. What's up, Mass? How we doing? Cobbler is better than pie? Sue. We've been over this. I'm a cake guy. I like cake. Yeah, CEX versus, centralized exchange versus a decentralized exchange. Yep. Yeah, and I hear if you just, Google, I was reading through some of it. If you just Google, one part of it, it just shows a part of the CEX for dummies or DEX for dummies. I think it comes up with the same image that Ryan Cohen used. So very interesting. But SPY's getting a little bit of movement here. 471 up 0.45%. Hey, if you had some SPY calls going into Monday, you're probably going to be pretty happy when the market opens. But let's see if it holds up. We also got some pretty wild stuff Friday, I think, with that unusual whales print. Remember, we've been talking about that option chain for January for a while. Not necessarily just over these last 2 weeks, but since July, that January was looking like the next potential time. September looked decent. January looks like the big dog. So with those sales of deep in the money calls, let me see if I can pull up what. Oh, Apple got a pop. That's going to be nice. All right. I got this one. Okay, so let me look right here. So this is from an SEC document. I just copied and pasted it onto this Google Doc because it's so long and I wanted to be able to highlight stuff. But you can see here, last edit, July 9th. We've been talking about this type of situation with hiding short interest for a while. So when they sell those deep in the money calls, what does it mean? What's up, people? How are we doing? Can you explain if GME goes to looping, how long they have to return all the shares? It's gonna depend. It could be instant. It could be even before they do it. So a buy right trade is the simultaneous sale of calls and the purchase of the equivalent amount of shares in the underlying stock. So remember in the video, it was all of these trades require one thing in general, the reversal trade and actually putting on this trade to hide the short interest. It requires them to buy shares. So either way, you're going to get more buying volume. So, and then it talks about the married put, but then it goes into an example a little deeper in here. Where is it? So this is the initial transaction. It goes over an example. Trader A is not being charged a fee to borrow shares to deliver on the short sale. And B, the clearing firm does not affect a buy-in against the trader to close out a failure to deliver position. In this case, the trade was made 100 times, so the profit would be 10,000. The sole reason for the disparity between the actual shares and the synthetic position is the fact that Shares of XYZ are hard to borrow, but AMC is not hard to borrow right now. So it's very weird to see that open interest really high on those deep in the money contracts, and that those trades are still going through right now. The second transaction to reset the clock, assuming that XYZ is a hard to borrow security and that trader A or its broker dealer is unable or unwilling to borrow shares to make delivery on the short sale of actual shares, the short sale may result in a failed to deliver position at trader A's clearing firm. Here's where it gets interesting. Rather than paying the borrow fee on the shares to make delivery or unwinding the position by purchasing shares in the open market, trader A might next enter into a trade that gives the appearance of satisfying the broker dealer's closeout requirement, but in reality, it allows trader A to maintain its short position without ever delivering on the short sale. Then there's another one. Trader A may enter into a buy right transaction consisting of selling deep in the money calls and buying shares of stock against the call sale. By doing so, trader A appears to have purchased shares to meet that broker dealer's closeout obligation for the fail to deliver that resulted from the reverse conversion, meaning just reversing the original trade. In practice, however, the circumstances suggest that trader A has no intention of delivering shares and is instead reestablishing or extending a fail position. So here's what we kind of can deduce from this. And this is like a little bit of a theory, but we're gonna start talking about that because this is like a sound theory. I'm not gonna put it out if it's just some wild BS thing. Okay, so remember, September came through. All of a sudden, September wasn't looking so hot on the options chain. It was like, yeah, it looks all right. We could see a little bit of a bump. Then all of a sudden, it was boom. There was lots of contracts in the money, out of the money. It was flickering back and forth. The open interest shot up. So what that could have been was that initial trade to basically create that synthetic short interest. And then right as we were getting close, or that 2 weeks before, they rolled it to January. So they just keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it out. But that's why maybe around the times of the quarterly options expirations, where there's a lot of open interest anyway, is about 2 weeks before we see that run up. But again, they have to buy shares in order to do this. So that's pretty interesting. But we're going to keep talking about that. So, all right. SPY, not really doing a whole lot right now. 470.85. Apple, don't do that to me. GME now only up 1.84, 233.24. AMC 41.63. Very solid start to the day so far. How we doing, everybody? We doing good? What's up, SD? What's up, Pam? I think Gio's in here. What's up, Gio? Gio says keep smashing the like for STV. Thank you, Gio. I appreciate it, man. Looks like J Pow is staying. That's what the SPY is telling me. Yeah, J Pow staying. Biden picked Powell. Yeah, they're just playing stupid games. They're like, oh, he might not pick Powell. Then he picks Powell. Lucid. Amir's looking at Lucid. Is Lucid getting some more movement today? No, they're not. Interesting. All right. Today could be the day. Today could be the day where I start messing around with Lucid. Let's see what happens. STV, you beautiful beast. Hope you're good, brother. Much love, Simon. Thank you, man. Powell will keep that money printer going. Yeah. Where do you see the floor for Palantir? I mean, let me look for Palantir. Palantir has like really not done a whole lot. 20. Yeah. Honestly, has it even fallen below 20? Like, no, not really. Yeah, I would say right around 20 for Palantir. I mean, I'm guessing this is an earnings move, so they fell off a little bit. But again, their earnings are very strange. It has a lot to do with stock-based compensation, a weird interpretation of their cash flow that they put out. They just put out their earnings and in their accounting is a little bit different that people like the public doesn't necessarily understand. That's kind of the trend with Palantir. It's like they'll do those demo days and nobody understands what they're doing. They're like, "Oh, this is going to be the thing that moves the stock." And it's like that's not the purpose of the demo day. It's to show the technology and to try to get more clients. It's not for investors. All right, let's lose it. How it huh. We sit down for what's Tesla doing today? All right, so we do have a short week this week. Market closed Thursday, half day Friday. Ooh, Tesla getting a nice pop in the pre-market, up 2.3%. There you go, Tesla. Have yourself a day, huh? Can we see the latest Ortex figures on AMC, please? Absolutely, Amir. All right, so Ortex. Oops. Utilization 77.18. Then we've got return shares 2,700, borrowed shares 300,000. A net borrow so far of 297,000. Cost of borrow minimum 1.04, average 1.19%, maximum 2.32. And the estimated short interest 15.65. Again, I think this week we should be getting the new exchange reported short interest numbers. What is it? Release date the 9th. Where's 14 days from then? Was it the 22nd? So it's been, maybe tomorrow. No, 2 days. Wednesday we'll get them. Wednesday we will get those numbers. Morning STD, GME squeeze. This is not squeeze right now. They're getting hit in the pre-market now. It's only up 0.97. AMC getting a little bit of selling volume too at 41.50. SPY's hanging out. QQQ is probably, how's QQQ doing? Yeah, it's up. Let's see. Here you go, Apple. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about right here, but if we could not have this, that'd be great. Yeah, GME's still at 231, doing solid. Very, very solid. Seems too low. How can we have around 20% short interest, now 16%, and we haven't seen any price action? Thoughts, STV? Okay, so it's just the way the data is being presented. When you look at the actual exchange reported, which again isn't even that accurate, it's pretty much been kept in this window. So it's between what's the low? 17.75 and 18.7 since August 31st. That's the range. That's the range. 18.7 and 17.75. It can fluctuate between those dates, but Ortex was getting most likely weird data that got it above 20, and now they're saying it's down at 15. It could be a very, very similar situation where we saw Ortex data almost at 21, 22% according to their estimates, and then the exchange reported data came out and it was much lower, and then they had to readjust it. Now, it could just be the same thing on the other side. They're showing 15.85, but then the exchange reported could come out in the 18s again, and then the estimates are going to have to come back up. Let's see. If Powell move, hold on. What did TLT do off of that? Nothing. All right. Let's have some fun today. It's going to be a good day. I'm feeling it. Friday's going to be very, very slow day, low volume. But let's see. Okay, so let's say this week on Wednesday, we get the new exchange short percentage and it looks like covering again. What would the plan be? Because it looks like slowly covering. No. Right now it does not look like covering. And according to the exchange reported short interest, it looks like they're actually increasing their short positions. Came down a little bit in the second half of September, but then it's just been on the way up. Ortex's estimates might say that, but again, that's just an estimate. Amir, so market closed Thursday, half day Friday, I believe. Like 99% sure. Maybe it's just a half day for the bond market Friday. I'll take a look. Honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world. The bond market being closed doesn't. Sometimes the bond market comes in and just randomly freaks out and causes the SPY to go nuts and takes everything with it. So why? Oh my God, what is this thing about Cobbler, guys? You guys are nuts. All right. What else we got going on? All right. With let me look. Oh, Powell. Freaking Powell. Also, there's gonna be 24/5 trading on SPX and VIX options now. Or on VIX. I think the options market's gonna stay open too. That's nuts. So maybe if I'm feeling a little bored one night, just hop on the computer, do some trading. CEI is moving. CEI up 15% right now. Very, very interesting. Coming down a little bit in the pre-market, reached a high of 177. It's currently at about 140. Actually, how's Prague doing right now? We haven't taken a look at Prague yet. Yeah, Prague pretty flat, up a penny, 2 pennies. Yeah, they're going after GME right now. I mean, it's still up 1%. AMC up 1.5%. SPY chilling out. Let's see what's options 24 hours. That's gonna be nuts. Yeah. I wonder if they do it on the ETFs. It'd be nice if they did it on the ETFs because index options, all there are a couple of key differences. Now, index options are different. I'm not reading your 30-page document on this. I think there's delivery risk. Let's see. All right. We got about 13 minutes till the market opens. I hope everybody's excited. Ooh, Prague getting a little bit of a move here. All options are just the index options. I'm guessing it's just the index options, but because I don't think the ETF, I haven't seen anything about SPY or VXX. But it's going to be weird because those are going to have to update randomly. So they might as well just keep those open too. Watch Al from Boston warned apes. If we sell shares during MOAS and immediately go in to buy more shares, all platforms will freeze sell for 2 days until shares settle. I don't know. Maybe. That's more of like a hypothetical, like a if this happens and freaks out the system so much, this could happen. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I'd have to take a look at that. Let's see. How's Nvidia doing today? They were releasing some stuff too about Meta. Oh, Nvidia. It's just not showing any signs of slowing down. 336 in the pre-market. Jeez. I bet STV is a pie guy. He can't be trusted. No, I don't know. Cake all the way. GME, what's going on here, buddy? You having a little bit of temper tantrum in the pre-market? Come on. Do you think if they move to T0 that halting during the MOAS will be less? Yes, because it'll be instant settlement right away. So there would be no like like I almost want to call it like time risk, like settlement risk, because they may not settle the trade or like make sure the trade has been settled until T+2, but the price can be vastly different by the time that they do that. But if they have to settle right away, which the technology is there, then there's no like wiggle room for them to just have another complete screw up and screw us over. So same day settlement is a really good idea. Cake that's even worse, unless it's specifically cheesecakes. Mr. Fishin, you have a very, very strange palate. Ugh. All right. Let's see. How do you think T0 will affect cash accounts? I mean, it wouldn't affect cash accounts, margin accounts any differently. It would just be same day settlement. Honestly, it'd be, oh, technically, here's the thing. If you have a cash account and there's same day settlement, PDT is in good faith violations now no longer apply to you at all. Because in a cash account, you have to trade with settled funds. So if the funds are instant settlement, then you can just keep day trading and keep rinsing and repeating. If it's a margin account, they can still kind of mess with you on the PDT side. When can we expect T0? Couple years. They're trying to go to T1. We saw Gary Gensler come out with something recently that they're looking to go from T2 to T1, which would help. It would help. Yeah, it greatly benefits cash accounts. Yeah. It would very much benefit cash accounts. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys don't want to, don't do it. If you would like to, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How do you get around PDT? I don't. I have a cash account. So I have to worry about good faith violations. So what I mean, trading options, I just have a certain amount of cash balance. And if I blow it all in like the first 30 minutes of market open and I go in and out on trades, I'm done for the day. I can't trade till tomorrow. Unless the next day is a non-settlement date, then I have to wait again, which did happen last week, 2 weeks ago. I think it was last week. What do you think of Apple price target for today? 163. I would love that. I have Apple calls that expire Friday, so I would love Apple to go to 163. But right now, struggling a little bit. Good morning, Vixen fam. Amanda, good morning. All right, let's see what else we got to go over. Oh, this is funny. Somebody put this up. But these two article titles are by the same author. Oil prices are finally falling. Thank China and Joe Biden. And then 10 days later, why Joe Biden can't do much to ease gas prices. It's the same thing. Have you paid for college with trading? No. No. I mean, sort of. Not really. All right. Fire an arrow at the light target. Sharpen your skills. Are you a millionaire? No. I'm 22 years old. I am not a millionaire. Magnus says, no? Wow. Why haven't you paid for college from trading? Are we really going to do this today? It's early, man. It's early, man. It's too early for this. Let's see. I don't understand why they cap people to a few day trades. It's a job. Yeah, exactly. John, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. This dono is cursed. If you see it and don't hit the like button, you'll stub your toe every time you wake up in the morning. John, thanks for that super. I really appreciate it. Are you a billionaire? Says Ken Griffin. No. If I'm not a millionaire, okay. Well, technically, I'm closer to being a millionaire than Bezos is. So is everybody else here, probably. So, Jeff Bezos, I win. There's a gray area to get around PDT. Go with CME Group as a broker based out of Trinidad. I do it, but you're paying like $150 a month for sterling and paying for trades. Yeah, I don't really care a whole, it doesn't really affect me a whole lot. PDT affects me actually zero because I don't have a margin account. I personally not going to ever use margin, especially in the market, because there's so much that you cannot control. Like real estate, you're always technically using margin. You're just levering up every single time, unless you're buying houses cash and then never ever using somebody else's money, a bank, a private lender. Um, but you have more control over your investment. With the market, some wild thing can happen in some country, and then you get margin called, and now you have no position. It's just too risky for me. I don't like it. Bro, how much cash you got in your pocket? Honestly, nothing. I think I got like my debit card, my license, and the key card to like for my parking garage. That's what I got. Wait, you can trade all day with a cash account, no limits, as long as you're trading with settled cash. Yes. What is going on with Apple right now? Apple, that I want this right here. Go up there. All right. AMC getting a little bit of a move. GME, not having fun going into pre-market. I mean, it's still up almost 1%. SPY's doing pretty solid. Look at the Apple candle. What was that? A glitch. I mean, remember, we had 125,000 contracts that expired in the money at 160 yesterday. So Apple could see a little bit of gamma, little bit coming into, but Apple's so big that and the volume on it is going to be like the volume on Apple already is 739,000. AMC's is 166,000. GME's is 34,000. SPY's 481,000. So we could see a little bit of a gamma on Apple because of all those contracts that were in the money. But I didn't think we were going to get above 160 Friday because of those contracts. I thought they were just going to be like, yeah, no. None of that. We're not going to have any of that. What's your social security number? Yeah. Tom P, good morning, man. Will you take profits today on Apple or wait? It depends on if it goes up. It depends on if we have a solid Apple day. Honestly, I'm thinking Theta's going to get me. I mean, how's Pfizer doing? I had some Pfizer calls and I was really excited about them Friday morning, and then they just tanked. Pfizer. Pfizer, we're probably going to cut it. Take that cash back. VIX, did you switch to mornings to hide from Mandy? Maybe. No, I don't know. I just switched to mornings because the nights were too much. I couldn't do the nights. I had like schoolwork and stuff to do. Plus, I'm so tired by the end of the day. I'm just like so brain dead by then. Oh, what's up, Burhi? How you doing? Let's see. We follow ASTR today. It's up 30%. Maybe, Magnus. Maybe. Just for you, I might have to do it. ASTR, 29%. Astra Space. Space services and enables global communications, Earth observation, weather monitoring, navigation, and surveillance capabilities. The company sends payloads of up to 500 kilograms to up to 500 kilometers mid-inclination orbits. That's pretty cool. Why does it do this? Every time. Every time. People, you're an idiot. All right, GME. All right, we got 1 minute till the market opens. Here we go. Oh, now it gets all my indicators back. Cool. Nice. All right. AMC, 1.8%. Ooh, flickering a little bit. Doing a little bit of flickering. Here we go. Here we go. Wired, what's up, man? What is the price of beer going to be with the supply chain issues? I'm concerned for my fantasy beer pong league. Dude, you're just gonna have to get some natty, I guess. I think that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to go drink that urine water. All right, market open. AMC got a little bit of a red candle here. It came right back up. Prague chilling out. GME 230. SPY hanging out as well. All right, let's see what happens today. AMC at 41.50. Prague, a little bit of red. Let's get some Apple up here. How's my lady doing? Oh, there we go. There we go. GME getting some boom boom candles here. Great way to start off the Monday, people. Great way to start off the Monday. STV dodging YouTube beef like Neo. Yo, I'm really good at that. Wired 100%. You dude, that might be the move. You might have to do it. I don't know what you're drinking now, but you might have to step it down because what you might be at right now might step up, but like then Natty is just gonna come up a little bit, so you're just gonna have to lower the quality, but like the price is gonna be the same. Tanya, thank you so much for the super. Love the channel. Can you say hi to Tay, my daughter? We love watching you together. Tanya, that's awesome. Hi Tay, how you doing? I hope you're having a great morning. AMC's having some fun right now. Nice little candle to start off. We'll switch it to the 5-minute once we get into the market a little bit. But yeah. There you go, SPY. SPY 471.23. Anybody with SPY calls coming into Monday is probably having a really, really great time. Ooh, AMC looking for that crossover 42. What's Max paying for this week so far? $40. $40 is still max pain. Let's check that December that we thought was going to step up. All right, max pain for that December is still 42. So that hasn't stepped up yet. Let's see. GME 237. There we go. Apple. Nice. Pfizer, what are you doing? Let's check. And no. All right, we're done with that. Oh. Yeah, get this Pfizer off my screen. Get it out of here. We're gonna let these apples ride. We're gonna do we're YOLO in here on Apple. Those Apple contracts that I have are they're up 100%. So I'll see what happens with them. But AMC came back down a little bit. 41.70. It's flickering, getting some volume here. Volume right now in AMC 1.1 million. And yeah, going off of like what we were doing with our trades. Remember, we were hitting some good SPY trades last week. NVIDIA on Friday when I wanted to have some fun. Did not go well. So I just was like, you guys saw it every single time. We were like looking for something on Friday. And I was like, I might. Nah, it doesn't look so good. And then I was like, I would buy right here. And then it just goes, eh. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait on one, burn a couple and see what happens. And then I think it still ended up good because I think that was that was Apple and Pfizer, but Apple having a day. AMC full boom boom candles here, everybody. Let's get some rockets in the chat. 42.18. I think day high 42.21. Having a very, very solid start to the day. GME at 236. Here we go. Here we go, people. GME hitting 250 would be amazing. Lucid was Friday's play. Yeah, I bet it was. Wired, I just can't get myself, especially now with the Lucid chain. I just don't. It's just nasty. And then I couldn't get past what the CEO said like in the beginning of the year, and I was like, I don't really want to hang out with this company. Apple, stop this every time. But AMC chilling above 42, having a very, very good start to the day. All right. GME 235 up 3%, very solid. AMC up like 2.6, very, very solid. If GME squeezes, AMC will follow. I agree. Benefits of trading US stock. Oop. Holy Toledo VIX, man. S&P hits record high. NASDAQ hits record high. Wait, what? What the? You didn't film me on that? That was mean. That was just rude. Jumped in on the Lucid correction to gain a couple hundred in a few hours. There you go, Wired. Apple pop. AMC 4174. SPY pop. GME coming back down a little bit. How's Prog doing? I don't really want to keep Apple up on my screen because I'm just gonna working. What is this just glitching out? Just get it out of here. Thank you. Ooh, Prog doing pretty good. Yeah, SPY's at record high. TSM, gotcha. Is that Gio? Is that Tower Semiconductor or Taiwan Semiconductor? TSM. Is it TSMC? Yeah, Tesla's doing solid today. We saw that in the pre-market. They were having a good time. Okay, Taiwan Semiconductor. They have earnings coming up. Let me look at it over here. When's their earnings? Beginning of January. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, AMC back above 42. GME's getting a little bit of a pop. 3.8 set up 4% now, getting some action here. 238. SPY's doing pretty good. Yeah, hold on. TSM. What do we want here? Yeah, I mean it moved up along with all of the like Qualcomm, Nvidia. So if those continue to go, TSM is gonna go with it. But you just gotta watch to see like they just ripped like Nvidia, Qualcomm, all these other companies really, really went for it. So just be careful, don't chase it. Ooh, GME. Here we go. Here we go, GME. Wait, this is what we want this on the daily. Yeah, Apple freaking ripping. That's nice to see. Let me know if you get into Taiwan Semiconductors. That would be a good play. I want to get into that one as well. I'll let you know. Wired, you had those you had something. I remember we were talking. You had some plays for the end of the year. I forget what they were. I think it was like something on Netflix and something else. GME looking for a cross above 240. That could get interesting. With the supply chain changes, it could be a good gamble. Yeah, semis, some EVs too could really benefit off that one. And then anything like logistics could be good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Here it goes. Here we go, people. Here we go. GME is at 240.18, really having a good day. AMC above 42. All right, guys, what more can we ask for right now? Very, very solid start to the day. I ditched my stupid Pfizer calls because those were up really, really substantially, and I decided to hold them because recently I've just been cutting things too early, and then it goes crazy. If you guys want to know, I had the Qualcomm 140s for last week, and I just sold them before earnings, which is smart, but I don't know. Oh, we're really getting going here. AMC 42.35, GME 241.68, looking for 242. Let's get it going. Let's do it. TSM super bullish for 12.17. Let's see. Morning SCV. In my honest opinion, you're the best ape YouTuber. Thank you. Can you check out Al from Boston? His impressive DD claims 2 million to 20 million naked shorts that hedge funds have been shorting since 2015. Your opinion? It could be way more. It could be way less. We don't really know. There's no way to. I haven't seen a way to prove it. But we'll see what prog ripping. Well, I gotta pull the news feed up. Ooh, Prague above 5. AMC looking for 42.50. Let me see if there's anything on this news feed that I like. And it hides the chat. Hold on, I gotta move some stuff around. Yeah, nothing yet on the news feed, but let's see what happens. We hit 242.25. Yep, that is very solid. Prague doing good. SPY doing good as well. AMC looking for 42.50. Here we go. I mean, we've seen nothing but green candles so far today on AMC. Since the market opened, buyers are stepping in. SCV, should we have a moment of silence and laughter for Hood every couple of minutes? I keep getting alerts they hit all-time low. That's hilarious. I was looking at some Hood puts too, but they had some like good news come out, and then they started to go, and now they're just coming right back down. AMC is on a run right now. GME, oh, new day high on GameStop, 244. I mean, it's looking really good today. Prog's up. I mean, all of the plays that a lot of people have been talking about, Prog, AMC, GameStop, Nvidia. I'm over here with not anymore, but those stupid Pfizer calls that I had to cut. How is Robinhood doing? We'll put it up here. Hood. 28.45. Down 1.87%. Slow clap. Slow clap for Prague. I mean, the Robinhood. Well, I like that. What do we want? Prague. GameStop. What are we doing down here? 240.95. AMC 42.80. Very Biden nominated Powell again. Yeah, that's kind of why we're seeing a little bit of bullishness in the market today. But 0.5% move is big. A 1% move in the market is very substantial. It means something's going on. So the market really the thing is you got to think about what the market expects, what they price in, and what they future guidance, and where money is going to flow based on specific actions. We've been pretty used to Powell over the last year and what he's going to do in these types of times and what he does in times not like this. So we're used to him. Now, when we see things like, oh, he may not get nominated again, there's a little bit more uncertainty. So the market could get a little bit volatile, but then they just nominate him again. So what changes? Nothing really. We know what his outlook is. We know what his plan is going forward through 2023. So let's see. GameStop 238.80, AMC 42.51, doing solid. Let's keep up the pressure. Absolutely. Has Vlad ever come out and said anything about the Citadel situation? I mean, in his court hearing, yes. Hope you all making money today. Doing good so far. Wow, Apple. There you go. Jeez. You did. My buddy just texted me about some GameStop options that he got. He spent a lot of money. Jeez. That's nuts. So there's a gap in AMC between 40.88 and 41.46. Do we need to fill it? We don't have to. It's just typically what happens. Making money but not trading AMC. Yeah, good for you, Magnus. I bet he's gassed. No. Powell or Vlad or me? I'm chilling. I'm having a great time today. All right, we do have some cash to deploy. So if I see anything, I'll say something. Oh, wait, that's pinned, isn't it? All right, so I got to go down here. Morning, folks. How you doing? I'm all don't get too greedy with your apples. Wired. Here's the thing. If I had I'm gonna so I'll probably make some. I'll probably make them free at some point, which is fine. I just need enough money out of it to counteract the stupid Pfizer loss that I had. But I usually, what I've been doing is I'll like take the money that I'm making from my trades and put them into other stuff, AMC, GameStop, longer term contracts, so that the cash balance doesn't continually go up, and it could lead to me just making some stupid YOLO bets and then losing it, which I almost did with NVIDIA's earnings. Almost. It was very close. I looked at it at the close and I was like, oh, that was stupid. Oh, I hope this works. Oh, AMC is getting a move here. Here we go. 42.55. Very, very solid. All right. Oh, TMI. All right. TMI is going to come on. Here we go. Let's have some fun. All right. Invite guests. All right, buddy. You got the link. Come through whenever. What's max pain this week? We got 40. YOLO. Yeah, I was very close on the if that didn't hit, I would have been fine because I hedged it well, but 120 120%. How much do I need? All right, I need to wait on those. You should be in the next Spider-Man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are having a very solid start to the day. I almost blocked him thinking he was a fake. Yeah, because he's not. I don't think that. Hold on. I'll mod the live channel. Bloop, bloop. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. What's going on, man?
Not much. Having some fun watching these green candles today on a lot of stuff.
Looking pretty freaking good, if I do say so myself. Few calls today worked out very well. Tesla at 1200 this week.
Ooh.
That was a very solid one. That was a very.
I think I had at one point I had the 1130s for last week, and I was just trying to quick flip them, and I sold out of them. And then what did we finish at? I think those contracts finished at like a lot, and I was like, this is why I'm holding these Apple calls right now. I'm just like, just let it go, just let it happen.
So that's the thing. Is like the amount of like, if you have long calls for these, I want to say like meme stock blue chips. If we're going to start creating a new segment called meme stock blue chips, if you have long calls for these companies, these things move so crazy. Like if you have long calls that are roughly around 250 to 350 in value, you'll see them move north of 300 and south of 150. Like you'll see stupid things within like 7 days or 5 trading days. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The amount of money that I've left on the table is sad. It's sad.
It always happens. It always happens. I was live on stream when right before Lucid had their earnings, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy Lucid calls before it breaks out. And then I was answering questions. One thing led to another, and I missed out on Lucid calls. 2 days later, it was at 43 at that time. 2 days later, it was at 61. And I was just like,
Do you remember? Oh my god! Do you remember the Qualcomm earnings run up play?
Yeah,
I had the 140s.
Oh, that would.
It's in like the 180s.
That would have been printing, my friend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. We got a little bit of.
We're getting some action here. I'd say we could easily pop over 43, 44 today. GME was doing solid. Day high of 244.
So yeah, so GME has an ascending level of resistance right at 241. So I don't know if you have it on the 10-minute, like it flat tops right at that level of resistance, and it's having a tough time getting through. It really needs to see the volume pick up, or else it's going to get rejected and come back down. Like if you go scroll in. Is it on the 10-minute?
Yeah.
So if you scroll into where it is right now, the top 2 candles right now are flat topping right where that ascending level of resistance is, and it's having a tough time getting through. If there's not like an increase of volume, it's not going to make it. But right now it's already at 5%, so it could just consolidate for a little bit and build up hype and then come back around.
And then just slowly stair step it right through. Like AMC's been in these ranges before, so we could easily just see it run.
Yeah. I think we're going to get, when we get to 43.20, 43. Oh, we got rejected at 42.99. Jeez. If we get to 43.20, we could either see a bounce or we can see a fucking to infinity and beyond.
I still like mid 50s. Like if we can get those like that solid break through like 54, 55 and hold, that's going to put a lot of pressure on them just because of this. Like
If
when
we
we
get to
look at
50,
that
we're gonna have like
6 month,
200,000 contracts in the money in December in January.
oh, dude, it's nuts. I think I've been looking at those a lot recently. I made a video about it. It looks like they do those weird like synthetic options trades, but the thing is that they would only do it when the stock is hard to borrow. So when you see all those trades come through, it's like, what are they doing? Are we getting like really, really bad data, or are they doing something else? But like regardless, when they put the trade on and when they roll it over and unwind it and then roll it over, they have to buy shares. So that could be why we see around like when we saw September, when all of a sudden it was like kind of nothing crazy on the option chain, and then it really ramped up and we saw that run to 52. That could be what they're doing. But then January looks even nastier. So we'll see.
January does look filthy right now.
Yeah.
And like January looks like it's unavoidable. Like that looks like a wall. Like if when we, I was gonna say if we get to January, when we get to January, it's like I don't think they've hedged for those calls yet, to be honest.
No. The other thing was that I was looking at. We've seen this a couple of times. You know, that one day when Bed Bath & Beyond just like went up 70% in the after hours, and then AMC and GameStop just started ripping with it.
Yeah.
So I think the next week I was like reading Mark Cahota's deposition against Goldman Sachs with Goldman Sachs. And there was like a part of it where they started asking about swaps. And I know that there's like a swap theory out there where things are getting packaged together. But like when you read the deposition, it's like, oh yeah, we take the losses from like these two short positions and we package it in a swap, and it's for like a year and a day. And I was like, okay, so Bed Bath & Beyond, GameStop, and AMC are not in the same industry, but it looks like they're moving together. So like when big moves happen, so somehow they're linked. So how could that happen? I don't even know if it would be through a swap, but it could be. And then this right here, this little range that we saw right after June, that little consolidation, I think this is where a lot of the shorts came in, then knocked it down. So if that's why I think mid 50s.
Honestly, I don't even know if they've been hedging for like the mid 30s. Like I don't think they've been hedging for those January calls as much as anything else, because there's so much time still on the clock, right?
Yeah.
Like I think they've hedged for maybe up to 35, and from 35 to 40, I don't think they've touched yet.
I don't think there's a lot there. There's a lot at 40. What is it? There's 170,000 in the money right now, but let's look. $39,000 at 40. But look at where all the open interest is. 8, 10, 20, 22.
Well, so go to above 35.
Not a whole lot.
I don't think they hedged for any of those.
No, I don't think they did either, but there's just not that many of them. Like,
right. There's not that many now.
Right.
So my thing is like, if we see something like 50, there's gonna be a lot of big money that, because they buy in the money calls, right? So if we see something that gives them a significant amount of like distance in the money, we could see something stupid.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna sell my GME calls, but I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Here, which ones?
I got GME calls on Friday.
There you go.
And I was like, on Thursday. I got them for $420 for December 3rd.
Yeah. Oh, what my buddy texted me. He was like, oh, he got something stupid. He spent a lot of money. I was like, oh, go for it.
Good luck. I was like, I went to 420 because I was like, 420 is a good number. December 3rd. I'm like, people laugh at that if I bring it up. Like, it'd be a fun thing to look at.
Yeah. They
went from 350 to now the spread right now is ridiculous. It's 485 to 620.
You could steal that. I had one. It was like a little news play on.
I'm using your play right now. I'm just like shifting it back and forth to see when it gets picked up.
It around. I did one. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was I think I bought I think it was one or two put contracts on this one company that it was like a medical company that was just tanking, and the spreads were just wild. So I bought these like YOLO deep out of the money contracts, but I didn't spend very much money because I was like, if it tanks, it'll probably work. But the spread was literally like 20 cents to $5. So I got filled at 55 and I was like, this is cool. Then the bid stepped up to 70. So I was like, I don't really know about this. I'm probably not going to be able to get out. So I put in a sell order at the bid at 70, and I looked at what it filled at. It filled at 155.
Whoa.
I was like, that's great. I was like, thanks, guy. Thanks, market maker.
That is making money. Oh, man. Come on. Somebody pick up my bid, please. Take it. I'll give it to you for a deal.
Apple contracts could go in the money today.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
They're
yeah.
very, very close.
It's a very bullish day in the market. I'm very pumped for today. There will definitely.
Yeah. I had to ditch my Pfizer calls, dude. Those.
Let me see. Short the VIX. Delta will tell you what is hedged and what is not.
It should. Delta should. It tells you like what should be hedged for. Like we don't know if they actually do.
What is the recommended amount of hedging?
Yeah, like their algo will hedge it for the appropriate delta. So if the delta is 0.5, then they'll hedge. So if there's like 2 contracts, they'll buy 100 shares. But like remember the GameStop report, they were like, oh no, there was no like gamma squeeze. It was like, all right, well, so they didn't hedge them. They're just selling naked calls, but the most risky thing that you can do, and they're having zero like risk management.
I know. Oh, come on.
Apple, bro.
Take the bid. Okay, the bottom of the bid is starting to come up. What's the flow looking like with GME? 48% bullish. AMC 57% bullish. Ooh.
Yeah, AMC's getting a little bit of selling right now. 40. It's at 42. Still up 2.7%. Very, very solid.
Yep. Can someone please take my bid? No one's gonna take my bid. No one's gonna buy it from me. Damn it.
Are you going halfway? I usually go halfway in between and then slowly step it down.
I tried to, but now no one's taking it because I think it's just way too long. It was like 620 to 450. I went like 575.
Yeah, they won't take that.
But
you could probably get, what is it, 4 something? What was the bid?
1 second. Damn it.
Yeah, wired. Gamma is hard to trigger. It takes a violent move. Gamma increases the rate of change on the delta. Exactly. So we need to see the move start to come in. And then you'll just see that like it'll just like set off a chain reaction of hedge contracts, price goes up, hedge more contracts, price goes up, hedge more. It just needs to like get set off. But like last week, nothing crazy. December's not terrible. But the Max Payne stuff for December is interesting because it's already at 42.
Yeah. So I tried to go from, it hit a high of 650 for the ask, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get filled. So I went down to 575, and then the bottom started coming in. The bid started coming in around $5, and I was like, the $5 to 650 is still huge. Like it's a lot, but no one's bidding it up. Nobody wants to hold the bag. My Geo is trying to get out of his chains here in the basement. Tell Geo just sit there and relax. Okay, he's got to fill out. He's got to figure out his timeout situation.
I think I'm very close to making these Apple contracts free.
There we go. House money in the building.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, I think.
Oh, I forgot to go hit the like button.
Oh, whoopsies. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we'll just put in a little sell order in there. Sell one of them, make it free. All right, if it hits that. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Sometimes you put in orders above the ask and it fills.
Like that.
All right, nice. House money time.
I'm gonna have to hold on to this order now. I just wait to see what GME does. I haven't made it.
What is that? 238 or something? 235.
Yeah, I haven't made a GME call in a long period of time.
I usually don't mess around with GameStop's option chain.
Yeah, because just it's very overpriced, but nobody wants to hold the bag. I need somebody to come hold the bag for my for my option
It's
contract.
just a liquid. Like there's
Yeah.
not a lot of people like even on the weeklies. The people are playing the weeklies, but look at how expensive these contracts are. Like the 400s for this week are $400. That's insane. Oh, nice. I make the apples free and then it just decides to go crazy. Thanks.
Ooh, 164. That's what Apple's at right now.
Yeah.
Oh
164,
my
70,
gosh.
164, 80.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I've got the I picked up some 165s last week. So
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see here. I was probably in too many different positions to end off the week last week to get into this week. So I'm happy to be closing them out now so I can just breathe. But Moderna, GameStop, Tesla, those were the main plays. Nvidia, just didn't want to overextend myself, but that would have been sweet.
Wired's telling me these apples are gonna hit. Yeah, I was just looking at those 160 contracts for last Friday. Like today and tomorrow, like this is a little bit of like hedging that the market makers are doing on Apple. Because those 160s had so much open interest going into Friday. But
Didn't
again,
they
I
have news?
don't like stock Apple's option chain like I do AMC, but it's about to cross 165. Those contracts are about to go on the money. So
Didn't they have decent news though?
I think it had to do with it might have had to do with EVs. Apple POC moved to 164. There we go. Yeah, Apple's
GameStop. What's going on? Come on, guys. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I need a little pop.
GameStop 236.54. Low pop. AMC 4206. There we go. Yeah, anybody that was holding SPY calls or Apple calls, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Take those apples and put them on your cake. No, I'm holding them. I already made it free, so I'm just kind of hanging out with them now. Let it ride.
He's an experienced trader, people. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you got to blow up an account to be an experienced trader. If you haven't done that,
3 times over. Come on, let's go. So I think, okay, so I don't know what it is, but I was just looking into all the different long weekends in the market, and it seems like every time we get close to a long weekend, pop.
yeah,
It's not.
it usually holidays. Yeah,
Yeah, there's 9 different holidays in the year, and we've run up around 3 of them so far. So it's like, all right, if that's the case, so we've run up around 2 of them so far. There's 2 more to go. So I like the odds. It's either Christmas, which is decent, or it's after Thanksgiving.
for a run.
Yeah, for decent. According to very little DD, just literally looking at the charts and the holidays and just saying like, what the hell is going on here? It looks like for some reason it's just we like the holiday season. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We see family members, we tell family members about it, and then when we get off of eating all that good food that's probably horrible for us, we start buying the stock again. We just get a little refresh, and that's it.
It's a Santa rally. Like we easily could get a little bit of a run up. Like I almost think that like companies like Walmart, Target, stuff like that could get a little bit of a bump, but they've just been pooping themselves recently.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, we could do some SPY trades today. See, I was thinking about messing around with SPY at market open, but I was like, oh wait, and then we just did this. But I mean, we have exposure on that with Apple, so we're chilling.
I think if I was in Apple right now, I'd probably just take a little look. Let me take a look at Apple. Pull it up on the chart. Tesla. I sold Tesla this morning. I'm just trying to see how bad I messed up.
Yeah, let's see. AMC just chilling at 42. GME 236.23.
Not bad. Apple. Okay, Apple looks good. Let's take a look at this bad boy.
Wired says, nice play on Apple. The accumulation distribution is over 500, which means lots of money is moving in. Hey, everybody's welcome. Move the money into Apple. I'm good with that. Nah, it's up 2.7% today. That's a good one. Bought a 190 Apple call for January 2023, letting it ride. There you go, Mr. Fishing. Yeah, Apple getting a sell here.
Yeah, 60%. That's what I was saying for Apple. If you got some money, you might want to take it. 60% calls though for that flow for today. So I mean, people are definitely bullish, like very, especially with the blue chips. 60% is freaking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, this is a SPY sell-off though. Here, it's like three red candles on the SPY, 3 red candles on Apple.
SPY is still hitting all-time highs, right? Let's be careful with SPY heading into the weekend. Typically, when I used to buy Apple calls, I would buy like hedge it with like far out of the money SPY puts, just in case the market just completely shat itself.
Yeah,
Just
that's kind of what I did similarly with the earnings on Nvidia. I had Qualcomm calls, Qualcomm deep out of the money puts, and then AMD calls.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because sometimes, like, it's only happened to me a handful of times, but I've bought in some, some decent sized calls, very close to in the money, and some very, very far out of the money puts, and those puts have just paid. If it's a huge gap down, like something horrible happens,
Yeah,
it doesn't normally happen, but sometimes it's just enough to keep you even.
right. Oh wait, that would be bad.
All right, my guy. I'm gonna go have some breakfast.
All right, have
I'll
fun,
catch you in
buddy.
a bit. Good luck on the Apple. Well, I mean, it's free money now. It's just a ride.
I just took another one for funsies.
There you go.
Get the cash balance up.
All right, guys. Take care. Short. I'll talk to you in a bit, buddy.
Later, buddy. All right, people. We're having a very solid day today. AMC hanging out, 42.05. SPY chilling out now. Let's see. GME, 237. Yeah, probably should have left that Apple, but that last contract will just get left there, and that'll hang out till the end of the week. So we'll see what happens with that one. I got SPY puts into December, so you can assume SPY hits all-time highs until then. I mean, it happens, man. What do I do with all these pumpkins? I don't know. Right now, Apple's getting past the options level and needs to settle before moving up. Yeah, I mean, it's right around the. The one thing I'm worried about is a little bit of like weird moves on, because technically today would be like halfway into Tuesday in terms of like how much time is until expiration. So you got to be careful with some of these contracts because there's going to be less time. It's going to be factored into the options pricing, but it may not be factored into what you expect the contracts to do, if that makes sense. Let's see. AMC making a little bit of a move back up. So is GME, 237.75. Let's see. We got any news today? Any news? No news yet. SQQ is at all-time lows if you're looking for cheap hedges. I think that's triple levered, isn't it? I typically don't mess around with options on triple levered stuff. If I'm gonna get any hedges, I'll get like daily SPY puts or something, or like the next day. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is usually when I like to trade SPY because the expiration dates it's same day expiration. So you can hit some really good plays on them. And if you need to hedge, it's very, very cheap. Apple making a move back up, GME making a move back up, 239.32, AMC 42.26. Let's make some money. What should I YOLO today? Anything that you want to. Probably too late, you slacker. Let's see. GGPI. We could take a look at that. Let's see. How is Vonage still in business? I don't know. Isn't that? I feel like I remember all those commercials. It was like orange, right? It was all orange and white. Was Vonage? Oh, GME back above 240. Here we go. Yeah, Apple just hanging out at that. Yeah, those Apple contracts are very free now. I really want to get into learning futures. Do you have experience with futures? Not trading them. They're gonna work a little bit differently because you have to like. There's delivery risk. So you got to be careful if you're trading futures contracts. And then in order to close the position, it works differently. Like you're not just going to sell your contract. You have to like buy an offsetting contract or short an offsetting contract to like make your like a net obligation. It's a little bit different. But there are videos out there I would just watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Like, I would like to get into some more futures trading too, because it's open longer. AMD is up 3.47. Oh, you guys know how I feel about AMD and stocks that begin with AM on their ticker. Oh man. Day high of 161.68. How's Qualcomm doing? Qualcomm was a little slow Friday. Yeah, Qualcomm's not moving as much as the other ones. How's Nvidia doing? I mean, if AMD is up, Nvidia, yeah, 342. That's nuts. I spy with my little eye something green. I mean, we did pretty good today. We might want to take a little bit of a spy yellow at 374, but who knows? We'll see what happens. It's a little overextended right now, so we'll see. But there's a lot of bullish momentum in the market today, so maybe we'll take one and mess around. But why do we care for AMD? Jay, first stock I ever bought. I have AMD at like, I'll show you where I bought it. Right here. Nope, just kidding. Round here. Between 12 and 14, I think, is where the average is. And now it's at crazy high numbers. Let's see. GME 238, AMC 42. What is happening here? All right, people. How about some Apple puts? Hey. Hey now. I still want Apple on the upside. You can do what you want. I still think it's got a little bit of room to go, but I did make my position completely free now. With profit. Like I took some profits on the Apple and I'm just letting the contracts ride now. I have the 165s that expire at the end of the week. Bought them last week, just letting them hang out. SPY's hanging out a little bit. GME 238, AMC 42.24. Let's see. No news yet. Market looks like it could correct. Yeah, it could. I mean, if I wanted to be like very smart, I would buy some puts on the SPY at the VWAP that expired today. They're going to be cheap, 471.72. I'd probably buy like the 472s. But am I going to do that right now? Probably not, because we're just seeing. I just think this momentum is going to continue going into the holiday weekend. I just think there's going to be a little bit lower volume, but buyers are going to be stepping in. Jeez, Apple. Jeez, Apple. First stock I made money off was Virgin Galactic. There you go. Apple is ripping. Maybe I should have left those contracts, but at the same time, oh boy. Yeah, 261% on Apple contracts right now. Cool. Freaking take it. After that silly Nvidia screw up yesterday or Friday. He can ignore my GOEV, but it's printing. You were talking about that. This is EV again. There you go. Pushing. AMC about to break the flag. Yeah. Let's see. 42.25. 239.50. Yeah, we got a lot of interest. Let's see what the options chain is looking like for AMC this week. Yeah, it's a weekly expiration date after a monthly, so we're typically going to see a lower amount of open interest just throughout the option chain because a lot of that money was being spent on the prior week. So then we'll start to see it roll into the December monthly, which could set up pretty nicely, especially with what we see at the end of the year. Most times it could be a solid time. Got it. When you sell your Apple contracts, let mine ride. I mean, Tesla split coming. I mean, when they split this time last year, I don't know if they would do another split. And when's their earnings? They would typically announce it on their earnings call. Apple ripping again? Unless that was from before. Yeah, it's just kind of chilling. SPY's hanging out up here. Yeah, might have missed the move on the SPY today. That's fine. Let's see. How's Twitter doing? lot of technicals. Yeah, that Powell news is pretty solid. I mean, we're just slowly stepping up here. All right, screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a thing. How much are these? All right. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Whew. Oh boy, Apple. Jeez. You are having an absolute day. You are having an absolute day and a half. All right. So we're messing around with SPY again. So if you guys know, I love screwing around with SPY. So SPY's probably been like recently my most consistent trading. Wow. Right as I buy the contracts, we just ripped 20 cents. That's great. I didn't go very big on this one. Because we just nailed Apple basically. So we're gonna play a little bit small. But the contracts I bought on SPY expire today, so it's gonna be very, very volatile. Probably gonna go in and out really quick if I can. Let's see what happens. Bro, take a room with Apple. You mean like get a room? No, I love Apple right now. Apple's awesome. Check your DMs. Yeah. AMC 4204. All right, Gio. What do we got? Is the Gio, did you buy those or you've had those? Because if you've had those, you should do some things with those. Especially the one at the bottom. I like the TSM. I like the AMD. Yeah, that looks good. The thing with options though, are you all out of Apple? No, I still have a contract left. Now we're just watching the SPY slowly stair step up. GME 239 basically. AMC 4215. Bro, I'm only for AMC here. That's fine. I mean, we're watching AMC. Nothing's really happening right now. We're at 4215 and GME is 238.98. But I'm trying to make some money. Which Apple, thank you. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna leave the yeah, that SPY one could be annoying, but you know, you got to take some chances. All funnels back to AMC. I hold long shares since January and options for 2022. There you go. TSM I got this morning. AMD and NVIDIA I got Friday. There you go, Gio. Those are crushing it for you. All right, let's see what SPY decides to do here. AMC popping back up. Here we go. 42.28. Apple, you dirty, dirty dog. GME 241.01. There we go. There we go. AMC is crushing it, staying strong in the bullpen. Yeah. What chair do I have? I don't know. It's Helix. I went to Staples one day when I was like looking to start streaming, and I just said this chair looks cool. It's like 50% off, and I'm gonna get it. So that's kind of how I decided my chair. Gio is on a roll. Gio, those were nuts. All right. Come on, SPY. SPY, go to like 473.70, and then I'll be happy with you. Neo calls are running too. Jesus. If Apple want me to get an iPhone 13 for my son, I need to see 169.69. All right. Yeah, let's see what's happening with SPY here. A little bit of weakness. If AMC issued a crypto NFT token, would that go into my bank's TFSA account? Isn't that a IRA in a different country? Or do I need to get a connected wallet? I'm not sure. AMC, if they did it, they would list out all of the different steps that you would need to take in order to like get the crypto and how it would work. Did you see the new Elon reply to JP Morgan? No. Can you send that to me? That's probably hilarious. What's Elon doing now? Elon, he said at least 50% of my tweets were made on the toilet. I don't see his reply, but I don't see anything from JP Morgan. Is it Twitter? So Fidelity said they only offer cash ATM, but had last mentioned NFTs. Interesting. All right, let's see. We're gonna ditch this SPY. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna give it some time. We're gonna give it some time. We're gonna give it some time to come back. AMC 42.34, GME 240.77. There we go. How Overstock did it, you registered on a website. It all depends on how the company implements the crypto or NFT. Yeah, exactly. And the one thing that we've been talking about over here about that NFT and the whole situation with the tokenized security is a couple of days into the Overstock situation, the JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and a couple of the other brokers were like, yeah, we can take cash of an equivalent value. And they use like average pricing of like what that dividend should be priced at. So that's not, I mean, that just allows the shorts to keep their position. So this time with the experience, you kind of got to say, okay, well, if you don't want that to happen, you got to do it a little bit differently. So that's just, like a lot of people are rushing to get into it and be like, do it now, do it now, do it now. We want to squeeze, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ooh, just wait a little bit. You only get really one chance at it. So if you're going to do it right and take your time with it. Because like we've been here for so long anyway, if we know that something is coming or in the works like that, what's the problem with waiting a little bit? Rivian just took a Kramer. Oh, geez. Yeah, SPY moving back up. There's not really any action right now. No big moves. Yeah, we'll ditch this a little bit. I think we're gonna ditch it. I'm never in like these SPY trades for more than like 10 minutes. It either goes or it doesn't go. Exactly. It was dirty. We need to do something different, and we don't even need to do an STO. A is already working on it, and it is not T0. Okay, cool. I mean, whatever it is, like at the end of the day, it's going to be Adam Aron's decision, so he can do whatever he wants to do. Hold on. I'm going to ditch these. Cool. Minus $10. That's why I went small. I was like, I'm taking a little shot here if we can continue to make this move back up. Apple, though, Apple doesn't care. Grocery shopping with STV. I mean, we could be going grocery shopping. All right. AMC 42.38. GME 242 having a day. Apple doing very, very good. These Apple contracts are looking for 300% right now. That's nice. If I held them all, I would have been a lot happier right now. But again, you got to take what you can get, especially in this market. I believe AA will raise capital with NFTs and make AMC crypto. That would be really cool. If there was a way for them to also generate some like cash off of this, that would be great. AMC getting a little bit of a pop here. Some boom boom candles, 42.56. Oh, it's a little bit deeper in now. We can switch this to the 5-minute now. In response to the JPM lawsuit on Tesla for 162 million, Elon said, if JP Morgan doesn't withdraw their lawsuit, I will give them a 1-star review on Yelp. That's awesome. All right, GME just cracked. Oh, no, it didn't. It's about $1 off the new day high at 245.98. AMC 42.53. Its day high is 42.99. GME is looking for a pop here. Oh, SPY's starting to move now. That's cool. It's fine. We were in that for like 5 minutes. Just posted in the chat. There we go. Thank you, Darstar. Ford is on the move. They canceled their partnership with Rivian. I think. I heard some jokes. It was like, Rivian has a higher market cap than them. Screw you. We're not going to be partners anymore. How's Prague doing right now? You doing all right? Yeah, a little bit of selling. Prague, I'm not too worried on. I just kind of leave those contracts there. If it booms, it booms. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I'm not looking at that as like a crazy. It's like a YOLO to me. I mean, the company's solid. The short squeeze thesis on it with the qualifications like the FTDs, utilization threshold list stuff, also solid. Short interest, pretty high. Cost to borrow, pretty high. So I just kind of leave those there and just let them ride. Ford is on the move. Why is JP Morgan suing Tesla? I don't know. Let's look. JP Morgan sues Tesla for $162 million after Musk tweets soured warrant deal. Let's see. JP Morgan Chase has sued Tesla for $162.2 million, accusing Elon Musk electric car company of flagrantly breaching a contract the two corporate giants agreed in 2014 relating to warrants Tesla sold to the bank. Warrants give the holder the right to buy a company's stock at a set strike price and date, similar to options. The suit filed in a Manhattan federal court centers on a dispute over how JP Morgan repriced its Tesla warrants as a result of Musk's notorious 2018 tweet that he was considering taking the car maker private. That's funny. Mara's getting smacked today. Yeah. GME 244.99, AMC. Doing good. Alrighty. I thought he was behind on the chat. It's me behind on the stream. Yeah, that happens. Yeah. How's Pfizer doing? Oh, nice. Actually, oops. How's Rivian doing today? Yeah, Rivian struggling. So the IPO was going very well for Rivian. They were doing well. They did the IPO great. We didn't see that very significant. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting news. We didn't see that initial really aggressive pop on IPO, and then it sold off. Rivian was actually solid. It popped a little bit, settled down. More people were buying in. It slowly went up, but now it's starting to see that selling pressure. Which, when you guys if you guys remember when we were talking about IPOs, like if I like a company, I'm just waiting on it because we're probably going to see a mispricing of like the IPO because they're just gonna like when it's up to the institutions that's running the IPO on when they're going to sell the shares and in what amount. And so they have to find the equilibrium price, which we don't know what it is yet. So it's probably around 110, 115 for Rivian. So I think it could easily see some selling volume. But if the buyers come in and want to buy at these prices and we see a little bit of consolidation, there we found it. Pelosi says Powell has shown steady leadership, sound judgment. I mean, okay. I guess you could say that. Lazard's Orzag says Powell and Brainerd are Fed dream team. Yeah, if you want to just print money everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, SPY selling off a little bit. 473.16. All right. What do we want? Tesla. How are we doing on Tesla? Oh, Tesla up 4.5% today. That is dirty. Watch Tom Nash's piece on Rivian. Stay away from it. Yeah, I mean they haven't sold any vehicles. I haven't looked into it that much more. But again, that's I don't mess around with IPOs. I'm not going anywhere near it. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, I wasn't telling anybody to not go near the IPO because you definitely could have made money on it. But It's just risky. It's not something that I think is. It's just a. It's just like a wild card. You have no idea what the IPO is gonna do. AMC chilling at 42.51, GME 243. SPY getting a little bit of a move back up here. That little bit of a dip, not very long lived. Ripping still. Qualcomm above 188.72 could rip. There it goes. Yeah, after we hit Apple, and I'm gonna go more with news stuff. So if there's a big movement that comes around, we'll end up seeing it, but we'll see. Great channel, brother. Thank you for always being honest and having the AMZ apes back. TW, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Apple is up nicely. Qualcomm is on the move here. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh man, nope. Get out of here with that, Qualcomm. That's trying to steal from me on your options chain there. That is not going to fly around these parts. Looking at call options on Intel, can you check the chart? Yeah, I can. I don't like Intel. I have a bias against Intel. Every single Intel earnings, I'll play a strangle. But I always in the back of my mind is I should just buy puts. So I think Intel's the lagger on all of these different like tech chip maker companies. But that being said, when you look at this chart here, it does have room to go up. This was the earnings move. Very, very dirty options play. That was fun, but it's got a low right around this in this mid 47 range. It could easily pop back up. Let's see where we're at, right? It's just trying to break through that 50 MA. Broke through the 100 above VWAP. So if it breaks through the 50, you could see it try to make a move back to this 200 at 51.77. But Intel is going to be a slower mover than everyone else. That's the thing. Intel is going to move a little bit slower. Like, remember, we just saw an absolute crazy rip out of Qualcomm, NVIDIA, AMD. And what happened with Intel? Tank. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but if you see something different, then go for it. It is very probable that I could be wrong on Intel. Ooh, AMC. Yeah, AMC chilling out, GameStop chilling out, SPY not doing a whole lot right now. Yeah, like SPY is at basically the same price at what I had that like got in and out of those calls at. He said laggard. Yeah. Puts on Rivian still too hyped. They're really, really expensive. IPO options. That's another thing I won't do. I'm not going to be like when the option chain comes out, you're just buying directly from like if you buy options on the day that the chain comes out, you're just buying most likely directly from the market maker and they set the price. So again, remember, options are going to trade with more volatility than the underlying stock. So if you're trying to wait and see where the equilibrium price is on the stock in the spread, and you're going to see a lot of money flowing in and out, what do you think is going to happen on the options chain? It's just going to, spreads are wide. It's going to fluctuate a lot. So you can easily make a bunch of money with it. I think Meet Kevin posted something on his Twitter that he had puts on Rivian and he made like $120,000. But again, $120,000 to Meet Kevin in his like, I don't know, crazy multi-million dollar portfolio is not a whole lot. And he's probably not taking that much risk. Apple doing good. AMC 42.69. GME looking for a pop up too. Is American Airlines shorted too? Most likely. I mean, they're all shorted. Every company is going to have some degree of short interest on it. What just moved? Oh, maybe it was that AMC move. Interesting. How crazy will Starlink be if it IPOs? It could indicate at 100 and open at 500. Any Elon Musk IPO will go ballistic. BitConnect. Yeah. Let's see. UConn versus USC girls basketball game at 12. Number 2 versus number 1. Oh, there we go. Starlink would be fire. I don't care the price with Def FOMO into that. Exactly. Everybody else is going to think that too. So you got to think about what smart money is going to do. Anybody that got into the IPO before you, which they can, some institutions can just buy at what the indicated price is. So let's say the price is indicated and they're going to price the IPO at 100 with a bunch of shares. The initial market cap of the company is going to be X. Who knows? But orders are going to start coming in before, and you're going to be like, I'm willing to buy it at this price. And then somebody else is going to be like, I'm willing to buy it at this price. And the price is going to get stepped up. But again, there's going to be so much FOMO if that were to happen and so much excitement that the buyers are just going to bid up the absolute heck out of it. And it would be like Snowflake. You guys remember Snowflake's IPO where it indicated in, I think it was like 60 and it opened out in like the 200s, or it was some crazy jump right as it came out. Let's see. SPY is selling a little bit. Apple coming down. It's fine. I already made my money on Apple. AMC 42.51, GME 242.89. Having a very good time. Good morning. Hope classes are going well. Do you think GGPI is the next Lucid? Good entry point. Let's take a look. I'm actually on break this week, which is nice. Gore's Guggenheim. Is this SPAC? Yeah, this is a SPAC, but have they confirmed who they're working with? Watching you from May. Thank you, man. Love your content. Thank you. Thank you, Barney. I appreciate it, man. Apple's selling a little bit. That's fine. All right, so we are going to have to refresh this. That stinks. Oh, hold on. Little Tesla news. Blackstone announces 5.6 billion final close of second GP stakes fund. Yeah, nothing too crazy on the news across the board today, but I mean, we're having a very, very solid day with AMC and GameStop right now. GameStop up 5.6%, AMC up 4% right now. Very, very good start to the week. Ooh, hold on. No. Get out of here with that. Polestar EV. All right. Yeah, I don't know. SPACs are weird. Remember what happened with Lucid, guys? Like when you think about like, is it going to be the next Lucid? You almost don't want that. Remember, CCIV tanked at one point. Absolute, like it looked like a rug pull. It almost looked like the Squid Game coin. And then it started to move back up once it became Lucid, really started getting its feet under it. So it's possible, like there's going to be a lot of risk with those SPACs. So I could take a deeper look into it, but I don't want to just be like researching and reading, like trying to find stuff like right now. Polestar precept looks insane. GGPI could be the next Lucid. Interesting. All right, what were we going to look at here? We had something I wanted to look at something. Interesting. Apple just taking a breather or a reversal? Maybe a little bit of a reversal. Let's see what happens. I mean, the SPY's not really moving a whole lot here, so let's see. I mean, I think we sold the first contract when it was like 165.50, the second one when it was 164.70, and then I just have one more hanging around. So we'll see. Tank because they changed something that affected the shareholders. I forget now what it was. Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's check and see what's going on over here. Yeah, Elon is hilarious. I can't. He's gonna give him a bad review on Yelp. OPEC may adjust plans if state oil stocks. Okay, no more production hikes. Interesting. Alrighty. Also, for all of you guys who are just filtering in now, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the stream, it just helps us get some more people in here. So thank you to you guys who have already done it and who are going to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But thank you guys so much. It does help out. Apple getting another pop here. That's always good. AMC 42.65. GameStop 241. SPY not doing a whole lot here. So Apple is bouncing off of that little sell-off. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy here. Did I remember to listen to the song? Box, I did, and then I just didn't get to listen to it. Like I was thinking about it, I was like, I gotta listen to the song. I gotta listen to the song, gotta listen to the song, gotta listen to the song, and then I just forgot to do it. I'm sorry, man. I will get to it. I will get to it. This weekend was very busy. I had to go home a bunch of times because I had to help like my parents move a bunch of stuff because we're moving into like a storage facility. So I was like all over the place. Yeah, Apple getting knocked back down off of that 50 MA. So let's see what happens with Apple. Maybe I'll take the last contract and then reposition again. But I mean, it's the average on that trade is going to be like 190 to 230%. So not a bad way to start off the week. Ho, the kid VIX live in the AM. Nice. Mike V, good to see you in here, buddy. Yeah, let's see. What are these Apple contracts at? Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know. Thoughts on the December 17th option chain? Oh boy, do I ever. So the interesting thing about the December 17th option chain is that it steps back out to 145. So when you think about pinning and like the concentration of open interest on the option chain, it goes from being like here to like, wait, I think it would be this way for you guys, like way out to 145. So if those contracts right now, they're concentrated between like 70 and 90. So if that steps out to like 100 to 145 and the puts stay relatively the same because there's not going to be any puts added to the option chain because the lowest you can go is 0, then the market makers no longer need to push the price down as much. And that's why we're seeing the max pain for December 17th already at 42. So if we see the contracts really start to concentrate up there and there's like a big gap from like where we are until like 90, then they don't have to push it down as much if they're going to try and pin it. I want to point out Short the VIX said he's moving to a storage facility. I'm not moving to a storage facility. All of the stuff in the house is moving to a storage facility. It's kind of already in there. There's just way too much stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I want to be greedy on this last Apple contract. I really, really do. So we're just going to leave it. Powell nominated as Fed chair by Biden. Yeah, we saw that. That's kind of one of the main reasons why the market was having such a strong start to the day. It is consolidating a little bit here at this 50 MA. So let's see what happens. But it could, if it breaks down, might want to play some puts on SPY. Most of the money that I've made on SPY over the last couple of weeks has just been SPY calls. The first one was I forget what it was. There was something announced, and then it was taper. Taper announced, rip. That was a good one. And then other than that, it's just been momentum. Alrighty. Prague gonna hold. Let's pull up Prague. Apple can go away for now. We'll check that later. I mean, Prague just like seen a little bit of volatility today. Was it down 22 cents? I mean, it cracked above 5. So what are the? I mean, on the 1 minute, RSI is getting pretty low. I mean, they're gonna short it like that. That's the thing. Like it's a similar type of situation to AMC where it's like, or GameStop or any of these other short squeeze plays where it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna short it. The cost of borrow is super high. I don't know why they would right now. They're paying fees out the wazoo, but or they're gonna mess around with the options chain, which is what we're seeing on AMC now. AMC 42.35, GME 238.40, still having phenomenal days to start off the week. Which brokerage firms allow investing in VIX? I think you'd need. I mean, TD probably does. Yeah, Prog getting some red candles here. So is the SPY. All right. What are we at on the SPY? Huh. All right. Hold on. Still RSI at 38. Yeah, I don't know. MACD's been red for a while. Yeah, let's mess around. All right. Let's see what happens. Actually, hold on. We're going to do something else. Wait. Hold on. I'm acting like a real goofus right now. Hold on. We got to make a move. We're going to go big on this one. Actually, I don't want to. I just don't see it. I don't see the momentum going either way. I think it's just going to flicker around. Like, well, I don't think we're going to see it. Like, look, we just crossed below the 50 MA and now it's just hanging out. If it were going to really flush, it would have started to really make that move down to the 100, but it's just bouncing right back up. So we're going to leave that be. Market makers don't pay cost to borrow when they naked short to provide liquidity. Exactly. And what is it? Wired T4 or T6? I think it's either T4 or T6 when they have to settle those shares, the legal naked shorts. But they would only do that if they needed to provide liquidity and there wasn't shares. So if there was like a crazy high amount of volatility. GME 238.45, AMC 42.21. Stop teasing us, STV. I know. I think we're going to leave SPY B for today. Yeah, Prog's having a temper tantrum over here. Oh, wow. Apple does not care. They have T6. Okay, that's what it is. There's something that's T4. I forget which one it was. Yeah, Apple does not care about the SPY right now. Short exemption list shows you operational shorts. Gotcha. Prog, total real price action. Let's see. Yeah. Also, remember, guys, we might do that hot chip challenge, but we would have to make a trade. That's the thing. If I'm gonna do the hot chip challenge, it needs to be fun. And I think my spin on it is gonna be I have to eat it, and then I have to enter a trade and close a trade in the time that I'm eating the chip. Let's see. 64.98. AMC doing good. SPY coming down a little bit, but not making really a move. It's just a slow stair step down between this 473 to 473.20. GME 237.58. AMC 42.14. Anthony, thank you so much for that big super. I appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. I think you need to have 100 photo uploads of people going to AMC or GME, and you will do the chip challenge. We need more people to go to the companies. Yeah, we do. We do. Alrighty. AMC 4217. Apple 16508. Good. All right. How's Lucid doing? Lucid still down. Got a little bit of a pop in the pre-market, but I mean not the pre-market, in the market open. Sorry, I'm stupid sometimes. I also can't read, if you guys didn't know, and I can't count months. That is another thing that you guys will learn about me. I cannot count. I live at home in a trailer, says J Dub. There you go. Hey, you got a roof over your head. I don't know. I kind of want some Lucid calls, but for me, the only way that I would play Lucid was on weeklies, and that's like very, very, very risky. Good morning, all. This will be the first time any of you have heard from me. Oh, there we go. Hope to get to know you all of you well. Name is Casey, by the way. Casey, good to meet you. Yeah, I'll let Lucid chill out a little bit. GME 238.67, AMC 42.21, 3.38% today. Having an absolute time. What is? Oh, that's probably AMC. That's probably what's going on. $300 first like, Mike Tyson. Thank you, man. SCV hot chip 30-second scalp. It'd be fun. You guys would see me just tweak out, and then. All right, let's see. Moderna gap plays. Yeah, I mean. Oh, should have just got some calls up. I just swear if Pfizer is ripping right now. Moderna's getting the action this week. STV, if you have more likes than viewers, does one lucky subscriber get that date with you? I don't know. You guys have been, Gio's been trying to auction me off for a while. So, I mean, it's fine, Gio. You can auction me off. I mean, I'm in Connecticut. I don't know. Let's see. AMC getting a little bit of a green candle there. That's nice. 355. GME 240.57. Freaking Apple. When I had unusual whales, it always helped me make my weekly and intraday picks. Yeah, I've had unusual whales before. I might get it again. I just got to learn how to use it. That's the thing. It's a very, very powerful tool if you know how to use it. So I would just have to look at how I was just looking at the alerts and then looking at charts and being like, okay, do I like this? Because I cannot look at like a trade alert and then see like somebody, whoever it is like, this is the strike, this is the expiration date, this is what I'm doing. Well, I need a reason for myself entering the trade. If it's just like an alert, it's like, well, why? Like you need like a reason, because if you don't know why you're getting into the trade, how are you going to know when you're going to get out? Like what are you looking for in it? That's kind of my thing. So it's more about learning why the trades are being taken, what is going on, and then being able to do that yourself. So that's why usually I don't say what I'm doing on here. Because I don't want anybody doing that ever. That's why I don't have a Discord where I just go over just like random option trades all the time, because I don't think it helps anybody. Foxwoods slots. I'd be down to go to Foxwoods soon. I love Foxwoods. Foxwoods is great. 4 for 4 on having, I think it's 3 for 3 of having a great time at Foxwoods. 0 for 3 on the bank account there. 0 for 3. Whew. Oh God, is freaking Gasparino saying things again? That guy. Oh, there's a fire somewhere. Oh, here we go. AMC 42.48, looking for that pop back above 42.50. Apple doing its thing. GME 240.04. Let's see. Prague, we getting a little bit of a pop here. Or are we still selling off? Yeah, still selling off on Prague. 4.549 on Prague. What's Rivian getting up to? I know a lot of people have like been talking about BBIG still. How are they doing? Up a percent today, but selling off today. Little pop sell off. Very similar thing that we're seeing with Prague, Lucid. How's Tesla? Tesla ripping. Absolutely ripping. Gasparino does the interview on Tuesday with Mark Cahodes. That would be yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching that one. Who remembers when TMI slapped Cat Williams? I don't think he did that. I don't know about that one. Ooh, hold on. Facebook. What's going on with Facebook? Hold on. What's going on with Facebook? Facebook selling off. What's going on here? Anybody know? I'm checking the news. Hold up. That's a weird move. Let Gasparino talk. Every time he does, AMC goes up. Yeah. Let's see. Facebook's bouncing a little here, but showing a lot of weakness today. Lots of weakness. Freaking Ryanair. Let's see. 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, that's a move. That's a move right there. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? 42.23 AMC up 3.3. Might be at Foxwoods next weekend. It's my birthday on the 28th. Mr. Fishing. Ooh. So my tactic is to go hard long on AMC when the TMI live channel gets shut down. Me too. I've done it before. Like I just played around with it one time. I was like, okay, TMI goes down, buy calls. It's a running joke that like if TMI's channel ever goes down, we just all buy calls. And I think it's happened like 2 or 3 times where every time it just starts to rip. It's hilarious. It's not funny for TMI though, because his channel goes down, but we've done a good job of getting those back. 42.03 on AMC. Don't think I don't know how y'all dissing on me for pushing Cobbler to all-time highs. Sue, I mean, I'm going to give you my honest opinion, just like I do about Lambos. I don't like fruit in my dessert. What are we doing here? We're going to put fruit in dessert? Come on now. Really? That's not what dessert is for. Yeah, see, SPY is doing that move. Moving down to that 100 MA. That would have been a nice... Yeah, Facebook not doing it. Is it Apple just telling SPY, screw you, I'm going to do what I want? Nah, Apple's going down too. All right, market's coming down a little bit. Nothing really to be that worried about. I mean, we got great news from Powell. I mean, Biden and Powell. Getting put back up. Dave's Daily Trades and Astro saying this week should be huge. Any truth to this? It's possible. I like January. Just because of the like that. I'm just gonna stick to January. Like a lot of people like to say like this week's gonna be big. This week's like every week, but we typically have seen it finish at max pain, and until we get that large amount of buying volume start to get put back in, then we're probably just going to keep doing what we're doing. But we're already up almost 3% so far. GME is up 4.14%, having a day. GM. All right. Let's see. GM getting a little bit of a bop here. How's Ford doing? Ford still ripping? Ford, a little bit of a sell-off along with everything. Yeah, Apple selling. That's fine. We're boosting the cash balance today. That's what we really need. See how versatile Cobbler is? Sue, I don't really need versatility in my desserts. I'm not a big fan of diversification of dessert food. Okay, so now it's January, and in January it'll be March, and it never ends. No, oh no, 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 no. That's not why I'm saying January. We've been over this so many times, like on the option chain, that like every single time we see a big price movement to the upside on AMC, it correlates with a quarterly options expiration or an expiration date that has a lot of open interest. So even in July and August, I was saying January looks like it could be dirty. And then we were looking at September and I was like, yeah, it could, but it's not looking all that crazy. And then the option shade started to pick up. And then we ran from the low 30s to 52. But January already is setting up to be even bigger. So most likely we could see another run. Is it going to be a June-like run? I don't know. It could be. That's what I'm kind of expecting for the next run to be. But again, it's just a theory. It's just speculation off of like what we've seen in the past in how it could affect things in the future. Like that's what it looks like. Like, could we see big price movements this week, next week? Then absolutely. But is it going to be like the giant move? I don't know. We don't know yet. We haven't been there. He said he likes cake. He knows nothing about desserts. Mr. Fishing. No. Let's see. All right. AMC is selling a little bit right now. 41.87. SPY is also selling. GameStop 238.44. Yeah, no, that's not going to do a whole lot for us. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to do something. Now we're seeing momentum. No, that's not getting filled. Hold on. All right. Now we're messing around. Block the cobbler guy. No, we're not gonna block anybody on their dessert choices. No, I think SPY's gonna keep coming down. Let's see what happens here. GME is the play. GME is the play for you, Sergio. GME in your mind is the play. GM is also a play for me. I see AMC and GME as being plays. Can someone let Rivian know it's going the wrong way? We could, but oh man. All right, let's see what happens here. Rivian is going the wrong way. All right, again. Oh boy. We were saying I was thinking Rivian would see some sort of support in like between 110 and 115, but it has fallen right through. So what we're seeing now on Rivian is just buyers, and it's what is going to be the equilibrium price. That's what it's doing right now. It's figuring out what is going to be that equilibrium price that we could see. So it's just where buyers and sellers are willing to transact. What is that price going to be? Oh, nice. All right, there she goes. I think SPY might come down to VWAP. That would be sweet, but we'll see. On the moon, I will corner the cobbler and ice cream. There you go. All right, let's see what happens with SPY here. I'm thinking red, red, red. Leave my whack ass spelling alone. Candy bacon is excellent dessert choice. Hey, okay, I'm down with that. Very down with that. AMC 4153 selling, GME 236. Rivian, I mean, Rivian's gonna have some issues here. Didn't tell the wife I was influenced by online chat boards. I mean, leftover pizza for breakfast. I haven't eaten anything yet today. I gotta do that at some point. We're gonna be on for a little while longer, and we're gonna see if this SPY trade ends up coming back to life. It's looking good right now. All right, let's see what happens with SPY. I think 472. Yeah, sellers got it. Let's see what happens. Rivian is in price discovery, just not in the right way. Exactly. I sold last Apple 160 call and left 2 house money 170 calls. There you go, Jordan. That's awesome. Yeah, I still have one 165, but I've already like if that trade goes to 0, I've already made money on it. So I'm just leaving that one. All right, SPY. Let's see what happens here. Cigarettes, coffee, and smoky is my main diet. There you go. There you go. All right. I mean, I'm literally just watching the SPY chart right now. It's going good. It's going good. I think if we hit VWAP on SPY, that'll be where I start to take it. If it starts to rip back up, I'll just get out. But we are seeing some selling volume on SPY right now, which is bringing down most of the market. So not looking too hot right now. If you look at the 1 minute chart, or let's go 5 minute, it's just curling down now, coming back down to VWAP. So let's see what happens. Rivian running? I don't think so. I would say it's not. I would say it's doing the app it's running backwards. Rivian is not doing so hot. AMC 4150 still up 1.5%, doing solid. SPY selling. Rivian 109. How's Apple doing? Apple could be just saying screw you, but yeah, no. We'll see what happens here. We're approaching profit zone on S&P 500. Oh, that was nice right there. If I start live streaming, it's just going to be me smoking and yelling at the stocks. Hey, there's a niche for everybody. Everybody's got a niche. What's VWAP? Where is this? 472. Okay. SPY getting a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see what happens. All of these last candles have been red. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes of red candles. So let's see what happens here. It could get a bit of a bounce in this range. If it does, I'm just gonna goodbye. Take my money. Marty, let's see. What are these up? 25, 26%. Not bad. Oh, something must have happened. Bunch of people just hopped in. What's up, guys? Right now, we're watching this SPY trade, seeing if it'll work out. SPY's getting a little bit of a bounce here. Let's take this. Yeah, we're taking this now. Oops. Oh, SPY. All right, there we go. Not bad. How'd we do? How'd we do on that SPY trade? History. Not bad. Not great. Made a tiny amount of money, but I mean, that's kind of how you got to play SPY. Play the momentum. If it starts to reverse, those contracts, especially with 0 time to expiration, are just going to turn on you quick. So that's fine. In and out, we did good. But whoa, yeah, that must be what happened. The Duck Gang is in here. What's up, Ducks? How we doing? Shout out to all the Ducks. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. We got AMC 4178, GME 240. We've been watching Apple all day. Apple's been crushing it for us. And then we got SPY messing around. We've made a couple of SPY trades today. It's going all right. It's coming back down. We'll see what happens here. I hope Rivian found support at 110. Yeah. So when we're thinking about the SPY trade that I just did, we were seeing some momentum to the downside. So I bought some puts. Going pretty well. But overall, when you think about market sentiment this week and what happened this morning with Powell getting released, if it starts to reverse, in my mind, it's probably going to go. That's how I'm thinking about it. If it starts to find support around VWAP, it'll probably start to bounce back up. So once we see that, like those 2 green candles in a row, and it starts to want to get some momentum, then I was just out. I don't really care. I'm not trying to hit a home run on SPY. I'm literally just trying to go for these like small wins, build up the cash balance, and just keep it moving in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, would the contracts be like worth more right now if I held them? Yeah, but is it worth it? Not really. We just hit Apple. I mean, we could have taken the risk, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And again, we could always do another one. We could always hit another one. Let's see. Yeah, for all you guys new people in here, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the stream, you guys don't have to if you don't want to, but it does help me out a lot. So thank you guys. Ooh, AMC getting a little pop, 4186, GME 240.43, Apple doing your thing. Doing your thing. 60 is the new 40. Hey, I'd be fine with that. All right. Let's see if we can get some more bullish action in the overall market right now. How's IWM doing today? We haven't even checked IWM. Haven't even checked it. Up 0.83. Not bad. Not bad. How's Prague doing? Prague's just kind of settling down in that lower range. Let's see if we get to bounce. It's starting to curl back up now. Let's see if it can break a couple of these levels and start that move to the upside. 5 people hit the dislike button. That's fine. STV has hedgy tiers and liquid IV. Yeah, I do actually. Let's see. We got empty liquid IV box here. We've got liquid IV box with some liquid IV in it over here. We're going for it. Let's see. Ooh, GME back above 240. Thumbs down, buddy. All right. Oracle. Buy Bitcoin and hold. Whales can't manipulate with scarce supply. It's true. I mean, they could manipulate it to the upside. Or, I mean, they could. If there's lower supply circulating and you put in a giant order on the buy or sell side, it's going to mess with stuff. Yeah, SPY making a move back up. Apple coming up as well. Here we go. Look at Prague. Nice candle. Yeah. Let's see. We just had that up. Is it? Oop, that's not the right one. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Let's see if Prague can break through a couple of these different moving averages and then let it rip from there. I saw an alert that said Fun bought some Bitcoin. Interesting. I mean, I think they are, or no, or what are they? Manipulation everywhere we look. Yeah, and Prague came down a little bit. SPY settling in. AMC 4188. Nice. Anyone is safe moon. I'm not in safe moon. All right, let's see. Let's check some Twitter. How we doing? Yeah, nothing. Manipulation everywhere. Yeah. Oh, here we go. AMC looking for that pushback above 42. If we see the SPY start to get a little bit more bullish momentum, we could easily see everything else in the market come with it. That's kind of if you guys remember earlier in the stream, Apple, I think it was this sell-off right here, or maybe it was this one. This was just a little bit of the start of the SPY move. So this was not like Apple itself did not get bad news to cause it to go from 165.44 down to 160, like a drop a dollar. It was just the overall market selling off, and Apple makes up a pretty big portion of the SPY. So like I was just when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's just the market freaking out a little bit right now. It's probably going to come back up. Then it did. Then it sold off. AMC, ooh, we're getting there. We are getting there. GME is chilling around 240. STV, you got that white box over your head on mobile again? Yeah, I got to figure that out. I'm going to probably change streaming providers and make it like way better. So we can have like all sorts of cool stuff going on. STV, do you have a Liquid IV promo code? Would love to support AMC 8. Thank you, but I don't. I wish I did, because I've been drinking Liquid IV for years. Virgin Galactic. Hold on. Space falling off that. Ooh. AMC looking good. Need to buy my Lambo before Christmas. There you go. AMC looking for that push above 42. Apple looking for that push back to 165. I know a lot of you guys probably don't care about Apple. That just came into the chat. You're probably like, why does this dude have Apple up? Well, it's because I have a position in it right now for this week. We made it free. Actually, I don't even need Apple anymore. I really don't. Because it's that last contract is completely free. House money. Letting it ride. What's a good long call for Apple? Please and thanks. I mean, it just ripped. I have the 165s for this week, but I bought them last week. So with the move that we've seen today, those contracts are up at one point almost 300%, which very solid way to start the week. But I can't tell you like, well, like buy this one for this day. I like. It looks good. It looks like Apple could keep going, but especially with like the end of the year rally that we could see, the only thing that we'd have to be worried about is like debt ceiling fears. If everybody's going to start in the media just being like the United States could default, and then the market's going to freak out, and then we can just play SPY and VIX all day long. Let's see. Apple's working on electric car and talking about going in cryptocurrency. I don't think I don't know if Apple's talking about going into cryptocurrency, but Tim Cook did say that he owns crypto. But I could be wrong on that one. I know Tim Cook did say that he owns some crypto. I mean, the Apple EV car rumor has been around for a while. A lot of people thought it was going to be Lucid, and the CEO of Lucid was like, he's very good at generating excitement. So a lot of people were like, oh, it could be Lucid and Apple. And the CEO was like, I don't know. We're working at like with some pretty big companies that you would all know of. We have Apple employees on our former Apple employees on our staff. It's possible like that they were hinting at it, but you never know if it's actually going to come out. I'm looking at news. I want enough money to do a random act of kindness, to do random acts of kindness for a living. Mr. Fishing, you should do that. I did that the other day or a couple weeks ago. Somebody just walked up to me in the business school and like couldn't really speak English and had like a sign and was like, I'm selling snacks and it's cold and my family can't pay rent. And I was like, okay. I was just kind of sitting there. I was like, huh? And so I literally, it was just, I just like, I was like, do you have Venmo? So I just Venmoed this person like some money. And I was like, hopefully that helps. I don't think you're going to make that money that I sent you selling these snack packets. And I didn't even take the snack packet. I was just like, here you go. Hopefully this helps. Cause like, that's a tough situation to be in. If you're going and walking around like at school and you're struggling, like, like I'll do what I can to help. Let's see. SPY 472.37, 463. GameStop doing good. This is not financial advice, but I kept my Robinhood account open only to buy hood puts. It's fun. It makes me giggle. That's hilarious. You were likely scammed. That's fine. It's okay. It's worth potentially being scammed. It was like a person my age, and I was like, okay, it's fine. I donated 10 shares after MOS to Coda Vets. TMI screenshot it. There you go, Sue. We're bringing back up Apple. Apple wants it. My health was terrible in college because I could barely afford food. Glad them days are over. Number letters. There you go. Short the VIX when Lambo. I mean, also okay. Here's another thing. I see. It's the international students from Asia that do this. they have like McLarens, Ferraris, Maseratis, and they just whip around in these wild cars around here. It's wicked cool to see. But here's the thing: why even be in college? Like, why? If you're in that situation where you can just ship cars, like ship them and just like have them here and just like in the cold too. This is the thing that breaks my mind. These cars are driven in the winter and it's cold. If you don't know anything about like cars like that, big no, especially in Connecticut with when it starts to like get snowy and there's like salt on the ground, you don't do that. That's bad. Like really, really hurts the car. It's like, why be in college at that point? It's like, just like, why? What's the point? I don't want a Lambo or a yacht. I want Kenny's Lambo and yacht. There you go. Not as bad as the scam as the stock market. I skipped college and joined the carpenter union. I was 21, making 90 to 100 grand a year. Lead. There you go. That is very solid. I already called his yacht. It's documented. Just TMI screenshot it. No, I want the yacht. We're gonna have a bidding war over his yacht. Buy land. They're not making more of it. Oh, here's the thing. I really, you guys know me, and I've said this a couple of times. I want to get into real estate very, very badly. But right now, with home prices and with what we know is going to happen with rates, and then what also happens to home prices after rates go up, I like want to wait. But and it's a timing issue. Like after school, I'm going to take a year and like do this and all sorts of other stuff. So, and then if I screw up, then I go to law school, which, I do not want to do that. But I have a selfish reason to want rates to go up because if rates go up, home prices come down, but like the mortgages are more expensive. I don't know. I got to think about this more. You can tell I'm very like all over the place. Like, I just like can't, it just like goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Are you interested in electric plane development? Well, hold on. What? Oh, like Archer? Archer's cool. The planes are weird though. They're not like planes. They're like helicopter planes. It's very strange. Went to law school, totally regret it. Yeah, exactly. If you want to get into real estate, buy your first house near college. Yeah, I was gonna do that this year, but I was also like, oh, the house is gonna get destroyed. I'm more like, see, I wanna get an Airbnb because I definitely could. I also can do some like weird things with like where I want to live next year. Um like there are ways to like mess around in real estate and just like I have a couple of like cool ideas that would just like boost the value of the house if I wanted to. What did Beach Guy say? I care about my bank account. Yours is your business. When I graduated high school, I was living in my car and got a job and had kids. I should do that. I should get a job. No, I don't really want a job. Guys, I've been working since I was like 14. This is a funny story. This is what I used to do. When I was 14, I started caddying at this place, like the town over. And I would wake up at like 5 in the morning on Saturdays and Sundays, and you would have to go to the caddy tent and just write your name down on basically like the back of a receipt. It was just like a weird way to make a list. And you would wait and you would wait and you would wait and you would wait. And then the caddy master would come down, take the list, and then he would come and just basically say who was going to go out. But the thing is that any day that you showed up, you were never, ever, ever guaranteed to go out. So there were days where I would get there at 5:30 or 6 in the morning and I would just not work. And I would leave at like 11 and not work. But if you did go out, you would make like $60 per bag. So as like a 14-year-old, you make $120 in a day. You're like, I'm rich. So the best day that I ever had, I also hated caddying. These people, it makes me never, ever, ever want to join a country club. These people, like, I don't want to badmouth anybody, but everybody thought that they were way richer than they actually were. Like, way, like, it was like, "What are you doing? Like, just relax and have a good time." Everybody was always so angry on the golf course. I'm like, "Hey, you're not Tiger freaking Woods. You're not on the PGA Tour right now. Just go out, have some fun." There's no reasons to throw golf clubs at a 14-year-old because you're angry. There's no reason for that. So the best day that I ever had was I got there at like 6. I waited all day long. I didn't get there until or I didn't go out until 2. So that's a long time to wait. And then the best part of it was I was caddying. So I was just on this cart. I was on cart. So like they're taking golf carts driving around and I'm just like pulling out their clubs, cleaning them and giving them yardages and reading greens. But the best part is that it was like a wedding party. So the 4 guys that I was working for like tipped me. But then the guy who had the wedding party, who wasn't in the group, also paid me. So I waited a really long time, but it ended up being a really good day. But that's what I used to do. Then I worked at a special needs day camp. That was the best job ever. And then I worked for my brother at his job. AMC getting a little selling volume here, 41.26. Dude, that sounds terrible. It was terrible. It sucked. It was so bad. Golf is low-key the most no, you just got to not care. That's the thing. You play the best golf when you don't care. I also honestly play the best golf when my back hurts because you can't swing hard. Whatever you do it before your responsibilities get bigger. Once marriage and kids, it gets 10 times harder. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do stuff now so I can set things up to not have to miss stuff. All right, guys. We're getting towards the end here. I know TMI is probably right about to go live too. So I think TMI funnels people over to my stream in the morning. So if you guys want a place to go, he'll be live on the TMI live channel, not the Masked Investor channel, I believe. I think he switched it around on Friday. So everybody go say hi to TMI. I'm out of here. Thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out and making the stream fun. It wouldn't be fun without you guys. Then I would just be talking to the screen and that would be weird. So thank you guys. This was a great time. I will see you guys tomorrow and in the videos later today. So let's get some more boom boom candles on here and everybody good luck with all of your trades. You guys know I'm going to be watching Apple all day. So peace, guys.